We're going to be doing the final mission of the A campaign. I'm going to show my Rex deck real quick. So give me a moment. Here we are. So with the last round of XP, we upgraded our 2 shortcuts so that they're permanents, and we upgraded to the Eye of Truth. So it's going to give us some help on some treacheries, or potentially some help on difficult tests. Alright, back to the game display. I'm going to hop on in, get into the book. The investigators were not carried, we traveled, so intro 2, bunch of information about the ship, and we go to the setup. Gather all the cards, that's all going to be done for us. We'll begin at the Plateau of Lang. Set all of these things aside. Shuffle the encounter deck and play. Stop here. Do not read the interlude text on the next page. You will read them at a later point in time, so we will not continue forward. There should be 5 locations in play. Yep, there are. We begin in the plateau as discussed. Is your deck in?
No, I'm sorry. I've been
You're fine.
dealing with this is what it's supposed to be.
Sure. I saw that some things changed, so we'll hop in here. Alright, we don't have that. We have higher ed and charisma still, and you are Cho, so that's correct. Great. Alright, so we're going to draw our 5. We're definitely going to keep this one. Alright, we're going to keep... All of these cards are great. I don't want to get rid of any of them. I don't think I'm going to need this one early. And I'd rather go fishing for more useful cards. But this card is too good to mulligan, and these are 2 of the most... Sorry, this one's great in your opener, and this one's important, so we'll grab 2. Okay. We'll take this. This is a great start for us. Only way it would be better is if we had our diary or Milan, but we'll see what happens when we begin. I have finished mulliganing. Let me know when you have.
Can't have side opener. And we don't this. Okay.
Alright, I have a pregame effect. I have a tarot card in my opener, so it will begin in play.
Okay.
And I am ready to go.
I
We
am
start up here at the plateau, and I believe you're coming along for the ride.
I am ready to begin as
Okay, would you like to go first or second?
I will go first.
Go for it.
All right. I will start off with some gloves.
Sure.
I will start off with a bandolier.
That's unfortunate. Okay.
And I will
Oh, this isn't even the good bandolier. That's way worse.
it is not
Okay.
out yet.
Oh, well, that's even worse. Okay.
And I will draw 3 cards. I will get
3 resources and draw a card.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm done.
Interesting. Well, I'll draw 3 cards. Of course I will. Alright, I'll spend 4 resources and play St. Hubert's Key. And then I will investigate the location with Eureka. 7 to 3 is +4. It is Act 1, so I'll succeed by 2, so I'll react and get the clue, and then I'll resolve Eureka.
Okay.
Oh, wow. These are all good, but we're going to take the ally. So we played the key, we investigated, and then we'll click for money. Upkeep.
Okay. Upkeep. And this is even valid?
Oh, you're right. It's not. All right. So you know what? Let me just lose 2 money, and I'll take indebted. You're right. It's not valid. I was supposed to have indebted, and then when we played the second time, I took that, and I wasn't paying enough attention. And indebted was the one that we had in the first mission. Yep. All right. I took 2 resources out, which I would have used on my money. Okay.
Okay.
All is well. Okay.
All right.
So doing the agendas we were at. And encounter the cards. Let's shuffle, because I don't think we did that.
I don't think we did either.
Okay, go ahead. We need 4 clues, and we have 7 turns before the advancement. That's a hidden.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. All right then. Um. Well, my turn has drastically changed based on reality, so
Okay.
I didn't know I had indebted. So go ahead.
Okay. Even.
What was that? Discard a card with an even printed resource cost. So 0, 2, or yep, 0's good.
Yep. I will then proceed to. I'm going to. That was action 1. Action 2.
Rip me. Okay.
Okay, and that is
Poor
sealed
Witten.
shut.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't realize you had a Witten. So,
It's okay.
um, 1.
Okay.
And I will draw a card as 3.
All right. Upkeep.
Upkeep.
Doom on the agenda and encounter cards. Let's get you some bad guys instead of these hidden cards, okay?
I agree.
Are you good? Am I good to draw
Um,
mine?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. I will test at -1.
Okay.
I failed by 2, so I take 2 horror.
Okay.
All right. I guess I should go first.
Sure.
Alright, well, I'll play a useless Witten because I don't have a book or a relic. I'll move and I don't get to look because it's already revealed. And then I'll
Yep.
investigate at +4. I'll get a
Hey.
clue, unfortunately. I'll take the whole location.
Just your mind power is
So,
overwhelming.
there we go.
All right.
Bop, bop. Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to discard this and test +2.
Okay,
I am successful.
good.
So action 1 will be to play this.
Okay.
Action 2 will be to draw a card.
Interesting sequencing.
I wanted to bet, but and then action 3 I will collect financial assistance.
Okay, so then we go to upkeep. Doom on the agenda, 3 of 7, and encounter card.
Bad guy.
There you go.
Hey.
You want him forward?
These are not failed, right? When an entity attempts to spawn to an empty, don't particularly want to
Oh,
go
they have to go
backward.
there. That's not a choice. It says it right on there. When it attempts to
When
spawn at an empty location, it must go here instead. You have no choice.
and there are no empty locations in play. There are other empty locations in play.
Oh, well, that's better anyway. So you should go there because you're not going to go forward, right?
I would like to go forward because I
All
don't
right.
want to go
Well, then I'll go
backwards.
forward first, and I'll engage him because I need to get my relic off of Witten or my tome. So you need to wait for me to go forward, right? You're going to save those for
No.
when they're good
Sure.
because you know we have
Then
to
if
do later.
Sure. Then do what you need to do.
Okay. I'll put 2 doom on him is what I need to do.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess I'm going first.
As you've insisted, sure.
Well, you're not going to go into that location, right? Without me going in
I'm
first because I need to reveal it. I just don't understand why we just can't put him back here and you just go back there and come down.
because I don't have action economy to do that, and I don't want to go backwards.
Okay, well you can't go down this turn either because we have to go into the temple, right?
We
Like,
can't go
or
into
the
the temple.
monastery. Well, that's when we advance. It opens, right? And we get the fourth clue from this location. So if you want to put him
Sure,
in the temple, put him in the temple, maybe.
sure.
Okay. So I'll investigate on +4. I will take -1 and succeed. I'm obviously not going to use a reaction because I can't. As a fast, I'm going to play shortcut onto this location.
Okay.
For my second action, what do I want to do? I want to go in there and get the thing. I will take money first. Then I will take money again, and then I'll use the shortcut to move in. And I'll
Well, you have to advance first.
oh, sorry, that's correct. I'll advance. But that will do what I said. Reveal it. So actually, that doesn't do what I. Oh no, reveal. What does Witten say? After you reveal a location, so that works anyway. Okay. Spawn
Do
the
you
high
mean
priest there. Okay, so the high priest goes in. It's now revealed. That's all good. Up here it says if an investigator has maneuvered the priest closer and we have stunned them, we can defeat them. Or if they are just defeated, we can advance. I'll back up my 2 actions and I clicked for 2 money. After cluing, I do this. Let's look at this. Alright. If it is exhausted, you may spend 2 clues to stun them. And then on the location, you can spend 2 clues to maneuver the. Okay, so we'd have to evade it first to be able to do this, and I don't think that's on the table.
not this turn?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it's on the table either. So I think we just leave it alone.
Okay.
So I won't use the shortcut. I'll leave it there for you.
Okay.
Um, and then I'll take how much damage? It has 6. I can't kill it. So I'll just take the 2 money that I was. Oh, I get to do my Witten first. Sorry. So Witten does top 9 cards for a tome or a relic. Come on, Aladdin. Hey. So instead of 2 money, we'll just take the 1, and then we will play our diary, which will then turn on Witten.
Okay.
Now my turn is great.
All right. That.
I'm so smart. Look at me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we go on in there. There's a
Yeah,
shortcut. They both will engage me. I will start. Oh, that's massive.
I understand. I'll give it. I'll put it back up there. I'm not going up. I'm not going in there. I don't think, but we'll see.
Okay, I'm gonna start punching with just punching the
Yeah,
priest.
we
I
have to
agree
do that,
with
otherwise we advance. So I agree.
that. Yeah, I am 7-3. So
Yep,
the
you're good. Hey, get your spirit. You can get the monster slayer back.
sure, I'll take that. And then I will activate my gloves.
Yep, spirit event.
This seems fun. All right. So now we've got that taken care of. We now are left with the person who has 6.
Yep. So you're gonna kill
Uh,
him, right?
I was thinking about getting my face punched in a little bit.
Oh, if you wanted to. I was thinking you were gonna like 1-2 punch and win.
I was thinking about many options, but 1-2 punch doesn't kill him.
It does 6, right?
No.
It does 2 and 3. Oh, you don't have the upgraded one yet. Never mind. I
Yes.
thought you would have bought the upgrades by now. No problem.
It costs 5 experience per, and I
Yeah.
had other things.
Sure.
So, anyway. So I will punch at +3 because I have the gloves.
Mm-hmm.
That is a
Yep.
success. And then I'm going to do the extra damage off that since I've already hit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the exact timing of it, but it's fine because you're gonna have done damage.
Yeah, and then this time I'm +4, which is big.
Yeah, which we needed. Nice. So he's got 2 damage left.
Yep.
You have that
And
monster slayer, right?
then. Hmm?
The monster slayer will kill it.
It would.
Hmm.
And this stays over here.
Oh, I thought you were committing it to the Monster Slayer test. Or to your next fight.
Mm,
You got one action left.
I do.
Yeah.
And sure, we'll use the Monster Slate.
Okay, so that gets
So
you
we'll
to
do.
7, right?
Yep.
Which is +2. So,
Plus. Oh,
uh,
because I don't have the other phase. Yes, you are correct.
yeah.
Yes, I will go +3.
That gets you to 70%. If you can get one more, it'll get you up to 95. So
I'm
it's a
okay with where
big
I'm
jump.
at.
Okay, it's a 25% jump for +1.
It's dead.
Yay! Goes to victory.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when it gets defeated, we advance again. We're so fast. If you defeat it with damage, read the following. Okay? Nothing else matters. We just advance. It was just it's all lore. You're welcome to read that
Okay.
if you'd like. We must get to the Onyx gates with no clues on them,
Okay.
which is the one below me.
Alrighty.
All right. So from here we go to upkeep, right?
Yes.
Okay. I got my best friend. I'm excited. Doom on the agenda, 4 of 7, and shortcut readies as well, and counter card. Oh, you got your best friend, but you should not be excited. Oh no.
Each point you may fail by. I will go +1 to minimize how much I'm going to take from this.
So that's I'm counting 5 to
So yeah,
5. Is that am I missing something?
I am. What do you get? How do I have 5?
I see 3, and you get 2 from the Monster Slayer. Gets you to even, right?
How do I get 2 for Monster Slayer?
Because your card says it. It says
Oh,
question marks count
okay,
twice.
okay. That's the part I was missing.
Well, you said +1, so you had some other extra
No, I
modifier.
said -1.
No, you said plus, but it's okay. We figured it out. It didn't matter
All right.
anyway. So you take your 3 horror. It's capped.
Yep. Oh, 3 horror it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, my hand size is reduced. If I draw cards, that gets checked immediately.
Okay.
I think I'd like to not do that actually,
Okay.
based on current statuses and the cards in my hand. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's not a draw, but I just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with you.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm assuming you want to go first.
I'm just gonna punch my friend 3 times. So
Yeah, well, you could do it 2 times if you have a spirit event, because you can use your thing. It's a separate way to deal damage.
is it?
Oh yeah, so the event does 1 and you do 1. That's 2, right?
When taking unit damage. Okay. I thought it was.
If your one card, like 1/2 punch, would only deal 1 damage twice because it's 2 separate attacks, right?
And then one from the spirit.
Yeah, I'm not telling you to do 1/2 punch, but I was like, that's just a different way to do it.
Why is this in my hand? Oh,
Because you
that's
didn't
the
use it.
wrong. That's a different.
Yeah,
That's a different card. Yes.
yeah,
But I don't have. I could use the 1/2 punch, but I'd rather hold off for in case something bigger comes along, as nothing else is
sure,
pressing us.
yeah,
So I'm just gonna beat him up 3 times
okay,
at +5.
sure, yep,
1,
yeah. They're all gonna hit as long as you
2.
don't hit the red. Yep, you're good.
Yep. And then
Gloves.
that's my turn.
Yep. So since you won't use the shortcut, I will. I was gonna leave it for you, but I'll move
I
down to
appreciate
the
it.
Onyx Gate while you're figuring your thing out. It gets +2 Shroud, because that's how many people are here. How many are on evidence of K-Death? I think there's a lot.
There's like 10 or something like that.
I think we're in the wrong...
Nope, it's right here. 13.
Oh, 13. Well, there's only 12 here, so I guess there's going to be none. We can't put -1 clues on. I guess they didn't think we'd be so good. Ha ha ha. Well, I have a whole turn to do nothing now, because I can't advance without you here. And I didn't even, right? Because I cannot enter it yet until we advance. But I revealed this location, so
Yes,
I
you
will
did.
use my Witten. I don't know if I have a Toma relic, but just in case, I'll go looking. I did not find one. I didn't think I would. I don't think I have another one. But that's alright. I also get the Essence of the Dream as part of this. You know what? I think I'd like to just get money to be able to play my best friend next turn. Okay.
Okay.
I've got 7, so we can go to our upkeeps. Yes?
You click 3 times?
Yeah, I did. I just didn't mark it off.
Okay.
I went from 0 to
Yep.
3. I spent my 1 on the water protection in the upkeep.
Gotcha.
All right. Doom on the agenda is 5. Oh, you shoot that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go take a look at when these things happen because it matters. Um, you draw a card after they're ready, so you're good.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just checking the order. We used to think that they readied in the monster phase, so we never checked that kind of stuff. But we were wrong. Now we're right. All right. So I've already drawn my card. You've drawn that. I believe I put the 5th Doom on the agenda this turn.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, because the place target of search is above that. So, yep. Your encounter card when you're ready. This is for damage on
Test.
fails.
Yeah.
Things count
Okay.
for double.
Um.
You're -2 to start.
I've already killed a number of, so I think I'm going to go ahead and
You're gonna get +2 from that, so you're even. Sorry, plus
and
1
that
from
is
that, so
where
you're -1. I'm sorry, because
only.
it doesn't match. Yeah, so it's +1.
Oh. Okay. Oh, in that case, I will hold on to it. There's proper.
Right, so you're -2.
Well, that's.
You are -4, and you don't have a Nyarlathotep in your hand, so that doesn't matter.
Do you
So
get hit
you'll
for saying that
take.
name?
No. Kadath is what you're thinking about. We're not playing
Okay.
the yellow thing. Now, later on, if we talk about Nyarlathops in our hand, they might have abilities that would interact with that. But we're not there
Okay.
yet. I
So
would
I'll
have
take
told
3.
you, I would have given you a warning if that was a thing. Anywho, so that was your encounter card, so now it's mine. Hey, I got a friend, and now it's not an empty location. This is, though. So do we want to put it here or behind us?
Um.
I'm assuming forward based on your comments
Yes.
before.
But
Okay.
yeah, forward's fine.
All right. I think we need you to go first based on tempo, and timing. So, at your discretion.
Sure. Sure. Um.
I think you want to move, shortcut, move, fight, or did you have something else planned?
Um.
You'll be advancing in
Okay.
the middle, but
Yes, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't that we had to wait until the end of the round.
nope. But just as soon as you're here.
Okay. Well then, yes, I will move. Shortcut.
Okay. So you
Move.
have 2 actions left, and we'll advance. Each investigator loses all of their clues. Well, that's good. We don't have any. Read the interlude and then advance to Act 4A. So 4A is over here. We'll hop into the interlude. A lot of interesting things. Reveal the Onyx Castle and place each investigator in the Great Hall on its revealed side. So I'm assuming
Okay.
when we flip it over, that's going to happen and become the Great
Yep.
Hall. Okay. Remove each other location from the game.
Okay.
Randolph survived the voyage, so we need to proceed to Grid Design 2. If you have Randolph Carter in your deck, remove him. I believe you do.
I do.
The Black Cat is not at our side because we gave him to the other people, so we go to Design 5. Randomly choose 1 + 2 copies of the set aside Nyarlathotep enemy without looking them. Okay, so we're gonna go into the bag. We're gonna need those in a minute. There we go. So there's 2 investigators, so we need 3. Can I put these face down? I can. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Do not go looking in there because there are Nyarlathops. Shuffle the Crawling Mist and each copy of Myriad Forms and Whispering Chaos, which is probably going to be Whispering Chaos. Myriad Forms. Crawling Mist. Okay. Shuffle the 4 locations and put them into place surrounding the Great Hall, one above, below, and then use the cardinal directions to indicate which are which. So, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Don't look at them until we go into them, I believe. And then they are, as I said, cardinal directions north, south, east, west, based on where they are.
Okay.
And that is all to continue playing. We must now. We didn't put the discard pile in? That's weird. Let me read this again. I feel like I missed something. Put the Nyarlathops in and shuffle it. Put these in along with the discard pile. Yeah, there it is. I was like, that felt really weird. All right. So we have to find and expose Nyarlathotep's true form by adding copies to the display. We need to put all 3 into the display. If there's 1 plus the number, yeah, if all of them are in the display.
Okay.
We know the act. Nothing else here changes except now the tablets do their functionality if we have one in our hand, which implies that when we draw them, they will stay there.
Okay.
Okay, and then my shortcuts in my discard pile correctly, and you have 2 actions remaining. Cool.
Let us go punching to
Okay.
I
When
will...
you can trade cards when you're here. Cool. That's probably going to be important.
All right. Slayed my man. It's not a spirit card. Grab that. And I will play this.
Okay.
All right.
Hmm. I will play Dr. Milan.
Okay.
I will then move here. I can only use this ability or I cannot use it unless I'm specifically told to. So I'm not going to try. I'm going to spend an action to investigate. I am +6. I succeed. I will react with Dr. Milan for the money, and I will also check. I revealed the location, but I don't think I have. Yes, I do not. I'm just going to stop doing Witten. But that's fine. I'll take both of the clues, and that's my actions.
Okay.
So you had gone first, so then we're in upkeep. Doom on the agenda, 6 of 7, and encounter cards.
Okay.
Okay. This gains Surge.
Alrighty.
This does damage. I am testing even.
How about you come and visit me?
This is just really good for me to do this, right? Like, why would you mess with this?
Okay. I was just...
I'm not. I'm gonna test it +4, right? Like, I'm good.
I have a full hand, but sure. That's fine.
Yeah, but you can use your hand on other stuff, right? Like,
There's a lack of particular...
I just do this. I test +4, and then I get it right back, right?
Okay.
Like, it costs us nothing. So it's -4, but I still pass. And these are -4s now.
Okay.
Because it's the act, not the agenda. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I pass.
Okay.
All right. So it's our turn. Did you want to
Yep.
go or?
I have nothing to do at the moment.
You can go find locations. You might be able to do something in them.
Okay. I figured you wanted to reveal them because you were all about... I want to reveal...
I need to get my book. I have my book.
Sure. Okay.
You're probably not going to get that one.
Nope.
I'll take the clue off of you.
I want to take the clue with me.
Yeah, right? Move it to a new location. That'd be a sweet ability. It's what Gene Beauregard does that. And then what is this up here? We can spend the clue to peeky. And you keep the key. You keep hidden ones. Okay.
I don't have it. So...
It's so weird though. You have to have the clue to spend it.
All right. I will click up for money, and that's my turn.
All right. I will move twice to get over here. All right. I will investigate. I'm +5. I'll take both clues and I'll take the money.
Okay.
All right. Upkeep.
Yep.
I will fast this out. Doom on the agenda. We advance. Hopefully something bad happens for us. It is Act 4. Refill the clues back to their maximum.
Act 4?
We're in Act 4, yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. We've just been trucking along very quickly.
Yeah. If you have a copy that's in your hand, if you have a copy of the person, it is revealed now.
Okay. I do not have
I do not
any of
have,
that.
so we take a damage and a horror for each person who does not have one. And then if you do have one, you either get attacked and shuffle it back in, or it attacks you 3 times. But you
Okay.
said you didn't have it, so
Correct.
damage and a horror it is. 5 more.
Okay.
All right. And
Bad
then
things?
encounter cards.
Bad guy? Nope.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Da, 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 da. All right. I can go first. Oh, this should be in my hand actually.
Sure.
Uh, would there potentially be a reason for me to wait in the middle, or no?
I have no gifts to give.
Okay, so no. I will begin by investigating the location. I succeed. I will take what is it, a 3
One.
stride? So
Yep.
I'm 9 to 3, so that's 5 to 3. So I'll take both.
Oh, you have the magnifying glass. Yep,
I do.
thank you.
Yep, it's right there. Milan will give me a money, and that's action 1. Action 2, I will play Pathfinder. I will use
Okay.
it to move to the center.
Okay.
And then I have 6 clues. That's a future me problem. This is a fast. Interesting. All right. Then I'll move up here, and as a fast, I will discard this and test agility, and I'll get +4, so I'm 7 to 3. That is a barely pass, but still pass. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. I will start with getting this out of my hand.
Even number of total skills, so 0 or 2. Or 4, I guess. Alright, 2 works, though.
Alright, that's 1. Action 2. As we have not yet discovered what is down here, let me figure that out. And then action 3 is to come back to the middle.
Okay. Alright, so from there we'll go to the upkeep.
Yep.
Put a Doom on the agenda, 1 of 5, and encounter cards.
I will test.
Choose and reveal. This is the Shroud.
I will choose agility.
Okay. This one, I guess? There's a chance maybe you investigate or something? I don't know.
I agree. That's about the best we get there. So yeah.
Alright. Would you like me to go, or do you want to go?
Having him hang around for a turn does not kill us.
Nope.
So he will hang around for this moment. Is my feeling.
Okay. You do what you want. I'm not handling him. That's your problem.
Yep. So I am indifferent as to.
Great. I'm going.
Sure.
I will begin by investigating the location. I am 9 to 5. I will commit deduction.
All right.
I will take both of the clues. I will also take financial restitution for doing so.
Sure.
I will play Crack the Case as a fast and gain 5 money.
Yep.
Alright, we have done many things. That's action 1. Action 2, I would like to spend a clue to discard, or is it look at? What is it? Look at the top 3 cards, draw each with the hidden keyword, and discard the rest. That is not hidden. That is not. Alright, and then with my last action, I will discard this and find something with an even number of words in the title. This has 4 words in the title, so we'll pick that one. Actually, this is a better decision. I will discard this, and since it goes into the discard pile, instead it goes away. That's way smarter. Okay, that's my 3. I'm not going to use Pathfinder because I want to stay here for my reasons. Unless you have a
Sure.
gift.
I am looking for a gift.
Okay.
Fortunately, it is ungiven. So, I will then, as my third action, I will click two money, and as my third action, I will end.
Okay, so you just money, move in.
Yep.
Okay, so in the monster phase, he hits you.
Yep.
Okay, are you doing anything back or no?
That's it.
I'm just checking. Alright, so then we go to upkeep. Doom on the agenda, 3 of 5, and encounter cards.
Cold Waste or the Great
Great
Hall.
Hall.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and then mine.
Looks...
Okay, I'll test this. I will go +4. Sorry, +2. And the failure's horror? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm taking 3. Well, that sucked.
Oh, it's horror. Okay.
Yeah, horror's fine-ish.
Yeah.
Actually,
you have 1 left. Yeah, or 2 left now.
Yeah,
but
I have
till the
4
key goes
left,
away.
right? Like what? Oh, to the key. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm well over the key being needed, right? So.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I'll go first.
Sure.
I'm going to get 2 clues here.
Okay. Was it the scene of the crime, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I would then. Actually, I would have done this during.
Yeah, you could have.
Yeah. I'm going to do this in the missiles phase first.
Sure.
So he's going to come on over.
Yes, during their mythos phase for anybody. So we're gonna attack. You're gonna attack 7 to 6. You're +1.
+1, and then +2. That is a big drop off from everything else. I want that for other stuff. Yeah, we'll go +2 and
I'm trying to get this over here for you.
Yeah, no problem. It's not there until this is done resolving.
Sure, it's not in your discard pile. I just don't want you to get it buried and forget, so we could do this if it's better for you, but...
I'll be +2.
Okay. Hey, get there.
And he'll
2
take
damage.
Yep. All right.
Now we do that. Exhausted stick to the plan to do that. Yep.
Yes. Next up, we will go ahead and...
So now we're back to the investigator phase, and you've maintained your scene of the crime. Okay.
All right. So from here, we will go ahead and bop my cultist friend. And he is dead. And we will take this as well. Once that's +2, +4. And I can't 1-2 punch. Oh, I've already 1-2 punch that way, so we can't do that.
Yeah, the ones up there, you're it's gotta wait for the
next turn. Yeah.
Cooldown. Yeah.
Okay. So then we will fight with
Monster Slayer. So you're punching +1.
Makes sense. +1. And we'll be +2.
Okay.
Nope. And he does not retaliate. Okay. Well, that is my 3.
All right. So at the beginning of my turn, I draw this. I think I'd like to draw 5 cards.
Seems like a good draw.
I've had it. I just was not using it. This would be better for you in the future. Let's spend a clue and go spelunking for a friend. Nope. Yup. Nope. Okay. So now I'm going to use Pathfinder to move down. As a fast, I'm going to play Shortcut here. I'm going to
Okay.
play Shortcut to move over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like for you to draw 3 cards.
Okay.
Alright. You can't kill this with a counterpunch. So I feel like I need to invade it.
You don't have to.
Well, I don't want you to take the hit, so...
I'm okay with taking the hit.
Okay, well, I'm not going to force you to take hits, or to play the way that I think. So instead, I'll spend a clue. Ka-choom. Ka-choom. Alright, what does this read? I will test intellect.
Okay.
I have passed.
All right. That's all
Alright,
3.
that's all 3 of my actions.
Okay.
So then we go to the monster phase, you'll get punched.
Well, I'm going to counterpunch first.
Sure.
So I am 7, 8, 9 to 6. So I will then come 10 to 6.
+4. Go for it. You didn't have a vicious blow? Nope. Okay. So you miss. I've already dealt your damage. Unless you want to change where it's gone. I forgot you had
Can
Tetsuo.
you not?
I'm just helping you. Okay? Sorry.
I have cards in hand that do things. So we'll do it again.
So you do 3 damage, he goes to 5.
Yes. They both go here.
Sure.
And then I will dodge.
It costs 1, right?
I did pay the 1.
Okay.
All right. That is my go.
Alright, upkeep.
Yep.
Oh, that's one way to have less cards in your hand. I'll discard this one, and I feel like this is not needed anymore. I have passed the point where there are multiple clues. They're all divisible by 2, and I'm getting 2 per. Okay. So that's that. Your hand's set, so we go to upkeep. Or to, sorry,
Yep.
Mythos phase. Doom on the
Correct.
agenda, and encounter. Or ready the shortcut. There you go. That's the damage one.
All right.
Would you like
And
assistance, or are you good?
I'm looking at what the symbols I have. I will commit brain. They count as 2s, right? For each brain.
So they double up. For
Okay.
willpower or question marks, the regulars count as 1.
All
So,
right.
for example, I've had Worse will give you +3, and Dodge will
And that
also
would
give
give
you +3.
so 6,
That would give you
9,
to
which is
+4, which is the bag
let's
minus
go.
the red. Yep.
Yep.
Yep, you got it. Alright. Mine, there is no cultists, so we need to go fishing. Based on our discussions, we'd rather, if there are cultists, we want to leave them in there, right? Unless you
Sure.
want me to pull out the wizard, the big one, the 4 power, 2 toughness one.
You can pull him out and slap
He'll go in the
him.
middle,
Okay.
right? That's where you want him.
Oh, I've got to kill him. Then I got to move over,
Would you rather
and
the three guy come out instead?
I'm just debating. I'm just trying to think of how I'm going to kill. He's only got 2 toughness, right?
It's 4/2/2 is the Wizard of the Order.
Oh, then I don't care. You can put him wherever.
Well, I guess you can move anywhere because of the shortcut, but I figure you might want to come back.
Sure, that's
But
fine.
I'll put him here. And
Okay.
then at the end of the Mythos phase, he'll grab a Doom.
Yep. Okay. I'll go first.
Sure. Actually,
He dies.
okay, sure. You killed him. You can still use the gloves if you want.
After defeating... Sure. And this is an event, so it'll go over here.
Yep.
There. Action 2, move on in.
Mm-hmm. He'll engage
And
you.
then... Yep. And we will beat him up with a... This. So I am 7 to 4. I need one more. All right, we'll go 8 to 4.
You're good.
And he will die.
All right. I'll draw, or I'll have Essence of the Dream in my hand again. And I will begin by spending a clue, I guess. Okay, well, sorry.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
I killed the victory guy.
Eh.
Let me read this one. Well, that stinks. Who said that's fair? Let me read this one. Okay. Let me read this one. I have things to find out now.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. So we're gonna use a. Oh, let's make sure we do this correctly. This says odd, so this is 0, so this is even. So this is this. Alright, so I'm gonna use Whispering Chaos West, so I can use this ability.
Okay.
The ability here says I evade using intellect instead of agility.
Okay.
So I am making an evasion test. So I have 8. I succeed, but I must Rex it.
You must Rex it.
And
It's
I
the
have
scary time.
successfully Rexed again. So I get to add the copy of that to the display.
Sure.
And then this says if you reveal this card, if it is revealed successfully, discard this card. So that goes away.
Yes.
All right. So this is no longer in my hand, so I don't have to worry about it. I am not driven insane. We have successfully handled one of the problems.
Yes.
So that was an action to use this ability. I would like to be able to use cards, so I'm gonna discard Essence of the Dream, which has a 0 cost
Yeah.
and meets the condition. Then I'm gonna use this odd numbered card that I was supposedly not allowed to use.
That doesn't have a printed resource cost on it.
Okay, that's fine. I will do this one then instead. I guess, yeah, sure. Sure, that is 0, so that's printed.
Yes.
So that still works. That was my third action, but I'm going to use Pathfinder. And then since you didn't use it, I'm going to use the shortcut to go up.
Okay.
Oh, actually, what's the one down here? No, we don't want to do that.
Yes, that sounds awful.
Yeah, this is where I want to be. This is home.
Okay.
Okay. So that was all of my actions. I did not investigate this turn. All of these things are where they're supposed to be, so we are good. All right, upkeep it up.
Upkeep.
Doing the agenda. 4 of 5. End encounter cards. And this readies as well. I don't know why it's not coming to you. There you go.
There you go.
All
Okay.
right. Okay. Oh, wait. Where did I put the... Oh, it's back in my hand. The Essence of the Dream. Okay.
Yes.
So I'd like to go first.
Sure.
All right. I'd like to use Tower Whispering Chaos North. While it's in your hand, you may activate the North. Reveal this. The ability here is to reveal a copy of thing from my hand. It's got 7 health.
Oof.
I am investigating equals 6.
Yeah.
And I feel like +6 is as good as it gets, so we'll do that. I have to Rex it. And I
Yeah.
fail. Okay. And then what does this say? It attacks me and gets shuffled back into the deck. Cool. So it's 1 and
As does
1.
this.
What's up?
As well as this does.
No, that goes back to my hand, I believe.
If it fails, shuffle this card back into the
Oh,
encounter
yep,
deck.
you're right. Never mind. Well, it stinks being wrecked sometimes, so this goes back into the deck.
Oh, you only have 8 cards left.
8 cards left
All right.
until what?
Left in your deck.
Oh yeah, but that's fine. That doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right then. Well, I guess I'll spend a clue to go spelunking. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Nope. And nope. So that was
Okay.
action 2. I don't really want to go spelunking on action 3, especially with the agenda about to advance. So,
Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you for that reminder.
I guess then I will Pathfinder down, I will shortcut down, and I will investigate the location +6.
Okay.
I will succeed, I will use Milan to get money, and I will take both of the clues.
Clues.
Clues ahoy.
Okay.
Alright, that's my sad face McGee turn.
All right. Well, I will banish that. And I will. I'm at 6. I will draw a card.
Alright, so
And
that's your
that is my turn.
So upkeep. Doom on the agenda. That advances us. Likely the same as before. It is Act 4. Refill all the clues. I'm going to trust you to just put 2 on using our cool nifty trick. Then we have to reveal each copy in our hands. I believe we won't have any, so we'll take a damage and a horror. And for each copy revealed by an investigator, they must choose to be attacked and return it or take 3 attacks. So it's a damage and a horror. So how does this go? If it would be defeated by horror, which is where I'm at now. Okay, it doesn't actually stop it. So I'll take a damage and a horror, and I'll put it on Dr. Milan. I think I have enough money at this point that's reasonable.
Okay.
Then it's a better split of the damage. So
Sure.
You took 1 and 1 as well.
I have had worse.
Okay.
So I
So you get
canceled
2
it.
money.
And...
Yep, I got it.
Yep.
All right, so we're adding counter cards.
Alrighty. Okay.
Okay. And shortcut has readied. If it attacks, so it hasn't attacked yet, so we're lucky.
Okay. During the upkeep or during the Mythos phase, I'm going to tell it to get over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to fight it.
Sure. So your 7 to 3 is +4.
Punch.
Yep.
And it takes 2.
Okay, and then we're in the investigator phase.
Action 1.
So you're going first, I guess.
Okay. I mean, I can if you want. If you don't, that's fine too.
It depends on if you have a thing to give or not.
I have. It's gonna be that.
In short, if you have nothing to give me, then go ahead.
I'm good.
Then go ahead.
All right, I'm going to
clean them out.
Yep.
All right, so you're +4 again, and you get your 2 resources. Yep.
And yeah, so bop them.
That's a pass. So you don't have to do anything because you passed.
And he'll die.
Looks like it.
And then I will take a horror on this.
Why are you taking a horror?
Because I have to search 9.
Oh, your deck's filling out. I got it.
Yep. that card. That's good.
Okay.
All right, that's action 1.
Yep.
Action 2.
You're
I'm
gonna,
going to go ahead and
you should just use the shortcut, right?
Sure, I will do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to use
East.
the Whispering Chaos East.
Okay.
And I have the same one.
All right. You're gonna fight it just straight up.
So I'm even right now because I have plus, because it counts as a fight. So boxing gloves
How are
is
you
7.
even? I have you at 7-3. It doesn't say to use it. It doesn't say to use its health as its fight score, right?
Oh, it's
And
fight.
fight it as if it was at your location. If you pass, add it to the display. Mine tested as
okay.
if it was it's the health.
Oh, okay.
No, you're
Then,
just +4.
oh, okay. Well, then in that case,
That's the bag. Yeah. Just don't Rex it. There you go.
and
I'll move that to the display if you don't mind, but otherwise, good to go.
all right, and then that was action 2,
Yeah, you got a whole other one.
and I'll come back to the middle.
All right, lead to the center.
Yes.
Good old World of Warcraft reference. You done then?
I am done.
All right, I'll begin the Mythos phase and pick this up. I will then spend a clue and go spelunking. What's the worst that could happen? 1, 2, 3. Nope. Yup. Nope. Interesting. Interesting. What does this do? Oh, that looks familiar. How did that... Oh, there's 2 copies? Oh, we shuffled it in after you tested. Okay.
Yes. After you fail, yes.
Yes. No, you... That's not... No, you passed this one.
I was thinking of the location. Fair enough.
It's not a location. There is a revelation effect on it, though, so I believe I can cancel that. But I don't really want to. I think that's a net negative. I think it's a net negative to do that. I think I will Pathfinder up. I will... Oh, you used the shortcut already. Never mind. I will stay here then. What is the failure if I do? I put a doom on the current agenda. Where are we? Yeah, I'm just gonna raw dog this.
Oh, you want to hang out with me?
No, I don't.
Normally get you.
I don't want to hang out with you. I need to stay here.
Okay.
If I could go to the top location, it would change the math, but I cannot. So I will commit 1 to this test, and I'll be +1. And I will fail no matter what, so that doesn't matter. So put a doom on the agenda. That was a fast. Yep. I will spend another clue. And I will take these 2, which should be the things that I need. And a thing. So this should be a thing I need, and this should be a thing I need. And this is luckily nothing. Good.
Okay.
All right. And then with the final action, I will do... Oh, let me look at this. This is that. One, 2, 3. I know I don't have a card that will work for that. And this doesn't give me that.
Come hang out with me. We got time.
Yeah, I could just win this turn, but I'd rather play safe. So I don't have another... Oh yeah, I'm not going to make the test. Instead, I'll just move up. Or
Okay.
instead, I'll just investigate the location, I think.
Okay.
Clues don't matter. Yeah, I'll come up.
Okay.
Because I think... Is it this one? Yeah, this is the one. That's the money shot. Oh, but I don't have that. I need to go to there. Okay. So then we go to upkeep. Or monsters, there aren't any, then upkeep. I have 9 cards, so I have to discard 1. I think of all these cards, this is the worst one.
Fair enough.
You're good. You have 6. This readies. Doom on the agenda and encounter card.
All right.
All right. I think you have enough to commit to that you don't need to look at me.
Yeah.
So that's +1. That's +4.
Oh, they're both +4.
They're both +3s, right? So +3
Yeah,
and 3 is 6. Gets you to 9. 9 to 5 is +4. Yep, you're good.
Okay.
All right. I'll yoink mine. Sure. I'll put him up here in case I don't know. Whatever. Unless, or do you want me to put him somewhere else? I don't know.
So,
I'm
as long
going
as
up.
he's not in your, you're going up, so then you don't want him in your way.
Unless you want to
But
go up first to commit cards to my test, but I don't think it's going to matter if you commit or not.
okay, well then how about how we put him off to the side then, so he's not in your way.
Sure.
Okay, go
All
for
right.
it.
So that was mine. So then we go to the investigator phase, right?
Yep.
All right. I'll use the shortcut to move on up,
Mm-hmm.
and then for my first action, this one's north.
Okay.
And I'll reveal this one, and I'm attempting. I'm in an investigation versus its health.
Okay.
So it's 3. So I am 8 to 3 is +5. I'll go +9,
Yep.
and I'll succeed. And I don't have my thing, so we're good. We have 3 in the display, so we advance. Resolution 2, huzzah! Yay, hail the conquering heroes. What's the matter?
There's another one.
No, that's if other things happen, right? Isn't it? Yeah.
Oh.
There's different acts. We don't go to 5.
Okay.
We made choices,
Okay.
right? And or wait, what happened? Does it in here? No. Is this actually 4?
Yeah.
Spend 1 clue. When I flipped it over, it said resolution.
Yeah. Well, that's because there was 2,
Oh, and
and
I
you
just flipped
just
it. Okay, never mind.
yes.
So we'll do this. Reveal it. The black cat does not know the truth, and we don't possess a silver key. So resolution 1, like I said.
Okay.
So if we had all those other things, we can get the alternate ending, or no, an
Okay.
unalternate ending. But R1 it is. So R1, record that we escaped from Nyarlathotep's grasp. We get
Okay.
display, but we don't have to worry about that. 2 mental trauma, but again, we don't have to worry about that. You can notate it if you'd like. We must now decide to wake up, remain on the surface, or venture into the underworld to find our companions. We can only choose this if the dreamers know of another path, which we do not because we didn't get that in the last mission.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that we're just going to wake up.
Okay.
Alright, wake up. Resolution 3. In your campaign log, record the dreamers awoke, and we must finish the rest.
Okay.
Alright, and that'll be a tomorrow's problem. Alright, well, as you can see, we got through it. It was pretty simple. We still had 3 more turns or 2 more full turns to go, 3 more Mythos phases. The Crystallizer was much better in this finale than I thought it was going to be. Overall as a card, I think Mono a Mono was super bad, but it was better with Crystallizer.
I was just looking for ways to do
Well,
burst
well, yeah, but if you just like it takes up a whole action, right?
sure, but it does 3 damage if I wanted to.
Well, but it doesn't do
Or
3 extra, right? It just does 2 plus 1, but the plus 1
yeah,
you're going to get at will because you have so many events that trigger it.
sure. It's just more of it gives me a way to deal with it in a different type of burst. That's all I wanted.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I don't know. I definitely think that you should have had at least one of the 1-2 punches upgraded on Stick to the Plan. I don't know where all
if
your
I
XP went, but that would have probably been somewhere I would have focused. Just because it's so strong, it becomes 5 damage plus 1.
sure, there's only a couple places where that was really necessary, but
Was
fair enough.
Safeguard 2 out too? I don't know. I don't know
I
when that
didn't
comes out.
I didn't even check for that, to be honest.
Oh, okay, because that card would
Uh,
have been great.
I know
It's
Safeguard 1 was there, but
Yeah, Safeguard 1 is okay. We just know how much movement is big in this one. That's why I had the shortcuts and the pathfinders. And
counter punches were definitely the boxing gloves.
yeah, the counter punches were
Uh,
better than I remembered them being the upgraded ones. I know the base ones I don't play any of them, but the upgraded ones were actually pretty solid. Especially because they
to
let you
get
get
over here.
out of phase triggers, right? Because they're in the monster phase.
Sure. So there was the 2 mono monos, 1
Yeah,
upgraded emergency cash, 2 counter punches,
yeah. So that's
two.
to me. I read six things that I would have made into a 1-2 punch. That's me though.
Okay.
It's just differences in style. I'm
I've had
just
2. I
talking.
got worse. Yep.
Hmm.
No, I'm
I
just.
love that I've got horses. They're great in his deck, especially for horror.
Yes.
To prevent taking horror and turn that into money, it solves 2 of his problems at once. It's great.
2 get over here's, and those were amazing.
Yeah, I definitely like the one. The second one was good. It's another one where you can use it in the Mythos phase. It gives you out of phase activations for a Cho. So and it's like movement, right? Because you're not
Mm-hmm.
required to play them in a different phase.
Yes. Hungering Blade, which I was expecting more swarming, but we didn't see a lot of that. So
Yeah, the Hungering Blade and the Bandolier. I told you in when you were talking about like playing them in the initial build, I didn't like.
sure,
But
if there was more, if we'd seen more of the swarming, we didn't. So that was more of the
yeah, my thing
also.
is that like you're gonna put so much into spirit events that the Hungering Blade, like it's hard to get kills with it because you're gonna be wanting to kill with actual events most of the time. And like
Sure,
I
but
didn't see any vicious blows. That's like one of the best cards in your deck.
it didn't.
It's
It
better
was
than
in the
mono and mono, right? Like it's just strictly better. Like I'd rather put
it's
2 energy into vicious blow, 2 XP into
it's
vicious blow.
Teslaless.
Sure. I like
And it's
as I
also
don't think you failed a single test except for the one red squid you pulled, or like
tonight. We had a couple of
not combat wise,
this.
not, but like at the same time, right? It's +2 skill, whereas mono and mono gives you no bonus. So
Um,
there's a trade
it's
off.
sure.
I don't know. I'm a really big
Oh,
fan of EB, as I've probably
yes,
said before.
yes. The two boxing gloves.
Yeah, the boxing gloves are your first 2 upgrades, right? That's
Yep.
without a shadow of a doubt. That's the most important card in your deck.
Yeah, and then the stick to the plan, which is 6,
Yeah,
and the versatile to get the
yeah,
crystallizer.
yeah.
But
I wouldn't have taken the crystallizer, but it definitely put in a lot of work in this final mission. And also, you got fortunate that it killed your thing by us switching. Well, not that you
I
couldn't
was.
kill it yourself, but um,
uh,
it did turn the weakness into stone nothing by eradicating all the previous locations. Did you
so,
have any commentary on Rex, or is it just standard secret
uh,
cards that were good?
um, for
This
Rex,
was the best thing I didn't see. It was at the bottom of the deck. So
I haven't seen what is currently. Um,
I mean, just in general, yeah, I'm not
sure. Obviously, like there's cards that I'm looking forward to in the next couple of expansions that
sure. I
come
mean,
out.
Aeon Chart and Unleash the Ancients 2 when we hit Edge of the
Oh,
Earth is going to change the
can,
game again, right? Like those cards are ridiculously strong. I don't have access to them. I don't have access to the Prophesy Profanum, I think it's called, the one that gives you
oh,
agility
that thing
and
is so
intellect.
silly. That thing is so silly.
Sure,
But
but
the,
I
the
don't have
Honor
access
of
to
the
that.
Ancient needs to be nerfed.
Yeah, they need to change something about it. The fact that you can commit the cards to the test, which we'll highlight later when
Yes,
we get to there, because trust me, someone's gonna
it's
play it.
it
It's
still throws me
it's very
off.
strong. You get to accelerate actions, economy, and you get a clue to boot. It's pretty silly. And
I
the fact that
agree.
Aeon Chart gives you +3 to the test and is a 2 cost location, so it nets you +1 to your. It's just silly.
Did you remove the lab assistance, or that's from a different game that I'm thinking of? There's lab assistance.
Yeah, no, the labs are in Joe's deck.
Oh,
In
that's
here
yes.
it's Milan and Witten. So there's 2 Milans
Gotcha.
and the 1 Witten. I
Okay.
just don't intend to have a lot of cards in my hand, and when I have them, I try to commit them to tests. I don't like sitting on cards. The whole point of having cards to me is to win action economy, and I win that through my passive instead of other things. And then
Yes.
when I play cards that have permanent bonuses, it makes my passive happen reliably. So I don't have
Yeah.
to have a swarm of cards to make it happen. And then obviously the Dream Diary Essence of the Dream combo is
Is
very powerful.
yeah.
And the way it works is it triggers off the 4 shroud locations, but those are the ones that are going to challenge my passive. So in fact, it just nullifies 4 or 5 shroud locations into nothing because it becomes +4 from the essence.
Now
So
I'm curious. Why didn't you play narcotic manuscripts?
oh, yeah. I only have 2 hands and I like to put good cards in them. I'm not a big fan of the Panotic or Nakonic manuscripts. I know you're being funny. But yeah,
well,
that card just doesn't feel very good comparatively. Like, uh,
I mean,
the Dream
I
Diary
mean,
felt great. The Magnifying Glass, it could have been something else if I had more time to get more experience. Maybe there's like Necronomicon. There's a couple of books I could like play interchangeably. But in my
mhm.
head, I had a free hand, and it was a good way to get down early intellect
Yep.
at no cost. Same with the tarot card. I almost always try to play my main stat tarot card if it's possible. It's ideal in your opening hand, right? But if even if you draw it later in the game, it's a slot that's otherwise going to go unused. And you could just look at how effective +1 can be in the bag, right? So from +1 to 0 is 25%, then it's 15%, 10%. This is the worst it's ever going to be, which is 5%, and then here it's 40%. So the +1 threshold, and obviously when the skulls and the tablets are more stratified, the numbers get a little bit tighter and things change. But you're looking at 10 to 15% chance of success roughly for each +1 you put out. So if you can have permanent static +1s, it's a really big help
Well,
to it takes a lot of burden off the cards that you need to have in your hand to make the tests or to nullify the bag. And I hate taking coin flips. Like I almost never want to pull unless I'm 75% or better.
fair.
Um,
The only reason I even mention in the Codic manuscripts beyond trolling, though, is because it does make your test with for clutch pulls with Rex's curse,
hmm
um, not a factor.
Sure. I mean, there's
But
right.
that's the only time I would.
Yeah. This is probably that was probably the worst the curse has ever been to me, which was it canceled me killing the guy and instead turned it into it hitting me and going back into the deck. But
Yeah. Again, it's just more for those criticals, but yes, again, it's the one-offs and the small little uses for 5 experience feels really so
yeah,
versus
for 5 XP, as you
for
were saying before, right? Like it's so hard. And I think like 1-2 punches +4, so like or it's
one two
5.
punches is 5. It's 5, yeah.
Yeah. So
So, but
like the difference between 1-2 punch, which is 5 damage including 3 untestable damage, um, is insane. And then you can even make it 6 if you have your passive up, right?
yeah,
Comparatively to me, where it's like I can maybe blank my weakness if it's in play. Like these two things are not alike. Also, I'm probably like mitigating the bag, so it's just a 5% chance of pulling the auto fail, right?
sure.
Or whatever the odds end up being.
Again,
Yeah,
I
I'm just
agree.
saying like
So,
that's where it comes down to. I like playing the key. Not every Rex deck plays the key, so you get 5. I don't know if you've played a lot of Rex, but you get 5 non seeker cards at level 0 from any class. So they don't have to be of the same class. So
sure.
I had 1 key, I had 2 Ward of Protections, which I was happy with, and then I had the burglary and the live and learn. I did cut the burglary. I just didn't have enough time to use it effectively, and like most of the time, we were getting
Yeah.
locations with 2 clues and locations that I was so far over that I was going to be getting it, and like the action economy to play the burglary never presented itself, and I ran out of
Yep.
space. The live and learn stayed, and it was pretty good. It's also gives me Rex's curse protection. I obviously couldn't use it in that spot because part of the failure was getting attacked and then shuffling it in.
Yep.
But yeah, otherwise it felt pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, anyone who stayed to listen
Um.
to the deck chats, thank you. But I think we're gonna call it here. Oh, you have something you want to talk about quick?
Oh no, I'm more concerned about tomorrow's run, but that's a different story.
I mean, tomorrow's run will be what it'll be. I think we both have some tools, and as long as you don't draw another Seeker hand or a handful of cards that aren't going to help us at the beginning, and I don't have to go tank giant 6. Like, yeah, I think we have a little bit more time to set up in the final mission of the next one.
Sure.
But yeah, I did the most fighting I could with Joe. I didn't
Yeah,
draw
I
his
know.
1-2 punch or his. He has another another fighting card. I forget what it is, but he
Oh,
has 1-2 punches, vicious blows, and overpowers plus the guns. So
yeah,
it should go
you got
better.
you got me through to the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. You got us through. That was enough. I will have my trauma tomorrow. We have our mental trauma here, which I don't think it's gonna matter, but I'll mark it.
sure.
And then, oh, actually, I shouldn't mark it here because it's gonna mess us up
It's,
tomorrow. Oh no,
you just
this
toggle
is
which
we're
side's
gonna
for.
toggle the side, right? Because I was
Yes.
like, I was pretty sure I had put the trauma on for me. I did, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All right, but yep. So we'll see everyone tomorrow, and hopefully it'll go just as smoothly.